who was traveling with Nityananda Prabhu, Damodar Pandit Prabhu, Jagadananda Prabhu, and Mukunda Prabhu. There is a place not far from here, a bathing ghat. Mahaprabhu gave his danda, sannyas danda, to Sri Nityananda Prabhu and asked him to hold it while he took his bath. Nityananda Prabhu took that danda and he broke it in 3 pieces and threw it in the river. Nityananda Prabhu ki! Sometime later, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said to Nityananda Prabhu, "Give me my danda." And Nityananda Prabhu said, Mahaprabhu, you know what happened. You were in such ecstasy that you fell and your danda broke in 3 places and I don't know where it went. But Shri Gaura Sundar, he understood. And although inside his heart he was very pleased, in order to set a proper example externally, he became angry. You are interfering with my ashram, with my sannyas responsibilities. Therefore, I will not go to Jagannath Puri with any of you. Either you go before me or after me. I will go alone. Why did Nityananda Prabhu break the danda? For several reasons. One is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took sannyas from the Mayavad Sampradaya of Shankaracharya because he took sannyas only for one reason, so that people would give him proper respect and hear what he had to say, so that he would have greater influence to purify people's lives and give them love of God. And the Shankarite Sampradaya was most respected and recognized at that time. So it was most efficient for his preaching purposes. And there they give sannyas with one danda, ekadanda, because they consider everything is one. You are Narayan. When you take sannyas, you become one with Narayan. But the Vaishnava sannyasis, they have 3 danda, which represent that we are never equal to Narayan, but we are eternally the servant of Narayan. That with our body, our mind, our words, and ultimately our life, we are eternally engaged in the service of Lord Narayan. So Nityananda Prabhu did not like to see an ekadanda. He wanted Mahaprabhu to have a tridanda, Vaishnava sannyas. But also, and more important, he was thinking that there are 4 different stages of sannyas: Bahudak, Kutichak, Parivrajacharya, and Paramhamsa. During Bahudak, Kutichak, and Parivrajacharya, one must carry danda. But at the Paramhamsa stage, you are above all the rules and regulations. So he was thinking that Mahaprabhu, he is beyond a Paramhamsa. In fact, why should he renounce anything? I cannot tolerate seeing him in this mood of a renunciate. He is the supreme enjoyer. Everything is meant for his pleasure. He should not give up everything. He should accept everything. So with this mood of love, he broke the danda. But Mahaprabhu, wanting to carefully show the proper example to others, he went ahead to Jagannath Puri. As I explained, when he came into the Jagannath temple, upon seeing the beautiful form of Jagannath, he saw his beloved Krishna standing in his 3-fold bending form playing upon his flute. And in the Mahabhav of Sri Radhika, he fell to the ground, weeping, tears trembling. He went unconscious, in such a state of ecstasy that there were no symptoms of life remaining within his body. Meanwhile, the guards, they were thinking he is just some sort of pretender trying to get some recognition by showing these symptoms. So they were ready to beat him with sticks and kick him out of the temple. But at that time, the guru for the king and the chief priest of Jagannath temple, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, he happened to come and he saw this beautiful, young, golden-colored sannyasi laying on the floor. And he could see that he was in some extraordinary state of trance. So he told the guards, "Bring him to my home." So Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was brought here to the house of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. And Sarvabhauma, studying all the intricate scriptures, could understand that this was some sort of very, very deep state of the highest trance of love of God. There were no symptoms of life. But he put a fine cotton swab in front of his nose and he saw the finest particles slightly moving, which means there was still life in his body. And he was trying all the remedies according to the scriptures to get him back to his external consciousness, but nothing worked. At that time, Nityananda Prabhu, Mukunda Prabhu, Jagadananda Pandit and Damodar Pandit came to Jagannath Puri. And when they came to the Jagannath temple, they met with Gopinath Acharya, who was an intimate relative of Sarvabhauma. And Gopinath Acharya was originally from Navadvip. In fact, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya was originally from Navadvip. Do you remember 3 days back we went to a place called Vidyanagar? That was the birthplace and residence of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. He was an incarnation of Brihaspati, the priest of the Devatas. And he knew that in this incarnation he was to become a Mayavadi scholar. But he didn't want to be in Navadvip during the time of Mahaprabhu Nimai Pandit's Leela. So he left Navadvip to come to Jagannath Puri, because he didn't want to be preaching this philosophy while Nimai was doing his Leela. So he came here. Anyways, Gopinathacharya met with Nityananda Prabhu. They were old friends, Mukunda and the others. And he said, where is Lord Gauranga? I've heard he has taken sannyas. Where is he? He is somewhere in Jagannath Puri. We are looking for him. And then they heard people speaking that one beautiful young golden sannyasi fell to the floor of the temple unconscious, and he was brought to the home of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. So they came here, and there they saw Lord Gauranga laying on the ground in a state of trance, of ecstatic love. And Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, he sent them to have the darshan of Jagannath. He sent them to the sea to have their bath. Then they came back and they began a beautiful loud kirtan, everybody with great feeling and devotion chanting, Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu ki jai, Nam Sankirtan ki jai, Gaura Premanandi. After many hours of such tumultuous chanting of the holy names, Mahaprabhu leaped to the air chanting, actually he was chanting Hari 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 Hari, and he began to dance in ecstatic love. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya has never seen such high state of pure realization. So he took the dust from the feet of Gauranga Mahaprabhu and he said, I am your servant. And he asked Gauranga Mahaprabhu, he told, you take him to the sea, give him bath, take him to see Jagannath, but you stay with him, make sure he's all right. And I have a nice place. One of my relatives, my aunt, she has a house close by. Let him stay there.
You were listening to Radhanath Swami on thesacredconnect.com.